Alright, what is up everybody? Today we were riding at 508. I got the Stark. My Yamaha's still broken. I gotta adjust the valves on it, but we'll get there at some point. I think I might just save it for the winter time just to give me something to do. So, the title of this video obviously are moto classes worth it? My personal opinion, being a C rider and a vet rider, yes, I think it is absolutely worth it to take classes because, one, you can get a different perspective on how you're riding. So they're seeing you ride, which you obviously don't get to see unless you have a GoPro on your buddy that's recording you, I guess, or you have somebody filming you. You don't get to see how you ride, how your positioning is, anything like that. They are professionals, so they know what they're looking for, and they can tell you what you're doing wrong or what you're doing right. The first class I took was with AJ Catanzaro, and I've taken a couple from him actually. His classes were great. They do a bunch of different drills, standing, sitting, feet on the pegs, the one-hand drill, so you're riding with one hand. First time I ever did that drill, it was super hard because you don't really know how you're gonna do. Like, taking one hand off is not something you normally do when you're riding a dirt bike. So you could feel how much you actually need to be squeezing with your legs. And if you've never done a one-handed drill, go do it like on a practice lap or something, and you'll see how crazy it is to actually like squeeze the bike with your legs like you've been told your whole life. So doing that with him was great. His classes are good. They're pretty much the same thing every class, so I don't know if I'm gonna take another one with him or not, but we'll see. Second class I took was with Chris Canning. He's a local pro, and that was at Southwick. Actually, I've taken two with him, Southwick and 508. And his classes were good. Basically worked on things that everybody needs to work on, like cornering, braking, accelerating, stuff like that. Again, he's a pro, so he could see what you're doing wrong or right. And the third and most recent class I took was with the MX Factory, Tyler. And I think that was my favorite class that I've taken because he made us do like an hour of just practicing ruts. He carved in like 3 or 4 ruts in the start area, and we just did that for like an hour, and it was perfect. Like, once you feel how you're actually supposed to hit a rut and you hit it perfectly, it's like the best feeling. So we did that. We rode almost the entire time we were down with him. We did accelerating, going, and then stopping and turning, trying not to use the clutch at all. And that was a good drill. He told us that for his kid, he puts a balloon on the seat, so when he's braking, he wants his kid to touch the balloon with his butt. So that's how he knows he's in the proper braking position. That was great. I think that's a great idea if you have kids to do that. I don't want to give away everything because, you know, I don't want to ruin it, but I would definitely recommend it if you're a C rider. Even A and B can benefit out of it, I think. I mean, I'm not an A-B rider, but I mean, if you have a pro watching you ride and teaching you things, why wouldn't you take that opportunity? So basically today, I'm gonna work on the stuff I worked on in Tyler's class, which was about 2 weeks ago. And he mentioned just having a goal every time you ride. So every time you go to the practice track, have a goal of what you're gonna do. Treat it like you're at the gym doing reps. Instead of reps, you're doing laps. So let's say 5 laps of moto, those are 5 reps, and you need to make them count because it's really not a lot. At the end of the day, you're doing maybe 30, 40, 50 laps around the track, which really isn't a lot if you think about it. So my goal today is to work on my braking and cornering and staying in the proper positioning. So I struggle with arm pump and having my hands like go kind of like numb or tingly because I realize that instead of squeezing with my knees, I'm pushing, like I'm in the right position, but I'm not squeezing enough with my legs. So I'm putting the weight down into my hand, so I'm pushing down on the handlebars, and that's the thing that's causing my hands to go tingly or numb or like lack of blood or shaking out, whatever, arm pump, whatever you want to call it. That's the thing that's causing me to do that. So I need to really focus on squeezing with my legs and my feet and keeping that in a proper positioning so my hands and arms don't get arm pump. Yeah, so if anybody's taking any moto classes, let me know how you feel about the things that I'm saying about them, and if you'd recommend classes, whose classes. There's a bunch of other riders in New England that I want to train with and take their classes. So hopefully next year I'll have the Yamaha dialed in, and I could be able to take classes with that, because I think it's more beneficial to do it on a real bike where you're shifting gears and using the clutch and all that stuff than the Stark, which is a easy bike to ride. So I'd like to do that, and I'm just gonna throw a lap or two of 508. So enjoy it, and yeah. Alright guys, not sure if you can see, but I set my power up to 50, regen at 75. My rear brake keeps locking up, and I don't have anything to fix it or to drain the fluid and add new fluid, so I am going to rely on the regen to be braking for me. And a little sketchy, but hopefully we'll be all right. Actually, maybe I should shut it off so I know that the rear brake is, yeah, actually. All right, so I was gonna keep the regen on so I know that I can stop, but I think I'm gonna keep it off so I'll be able to feel if the brake's locking up again. Because I'd rather be able to know that than to not know that. So mode 1, 40, mode 2, off. All right, let's go. Yeah, just gonna not use the brake here. So that's not what I learned in class at all, but just gonna send it. Not to use the brake. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. This is not a good idea. I don't really want to rely on just the front brake either. That's kind of sketchy. Life is a waterfall. We're one in the river and one again after the fall. Swimming through the void, we hear the word. Ourselves, but we find it all. 'Cause we are the ones that wanna play, always wanna go, but you never wanna stay. We are the ones that wanna choose, always wanna play, but you never wanna lose. I know you can probably barely hear me. Feeling pretty good though. I feel like I'm hitting corners a lot better now that I'm not using the rear brake. Using the front brake is sketchy as hell, especially trying to like brake before a turn. It's just kind of, wouldn't recommend it. Probably gonna do one or two more and go home because I gotta take apart this brake pedal now and see what's going on. But whatever, it's a fun day of riding. Still trying to practice on the stuff I learned in class. Just hit the corners a bit faster, hit the ruts, try to take the inside lines, but I haven't been. But yeah, that's about it for today. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.
side. I think I'll be a situation, gonna make it right. In the shadow of the darkness, I stand in the light. See, it's our style to keep it true. I had a bad year, a lot of going through. I've been knocked out, beat down, black and blue. She's not the one coming back for you. She's not the one coming back for you. If I fall back down, you're gonna help me back up again. If I fall back down, you're gonna be my friend. If I fall back down, you're gonna help me back up again. If I fall back down, you're gonna be my friend. It takes disaster to learn a lesson. You're gonna make it through the darkest night. Some people betray more than cost reason. Wanna make everything alright. Woo! They don't faze me, even if I look and act really crazy. I will wait till she betrayed me. Now my vision is no longer hazy. I'm very lucky to have my crew. They stood by me when she flew. I've been knocked down, beat down, black and blue. She's not the one coming back for you. She's not the one coming back for you. If I fall back down, you're gonna help me back home again. If I fall back down, you're gonna be my friend. If I fall back down, you're gonna help me back up again. If I fall back down, you're gonna be my friend. If I fall back down, you're gonna help me back up again. If I fall back down, you're gonna be my friend. If I fall back down,